Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Nedved, great hit! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he shot at goal? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Basten. Now it's Cruyff. There's the hit! And that's caused a worry or two. Vieira. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. So what can they make of this? And it's Hullet. Lam. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is a brilliant interception. Ruben Dias. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's Bellingham. Back into the middle. And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. Haaland. Now it's Gullit. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Can he get away here? Lahm gets into some space. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's hoisted clear. Chooses to go back. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Nedved. De Jong, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira. Decent hit! Oh, this looks sharp. Cruyff. Ruben Dias. Bellingham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he skips past his man. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Haaland is herring after that one. And it's Cruyff.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Gullit. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And the counter is on. Now it's Van Basten. Bellingham. Nedved gets across and deals with it. Well, they can break here. Now it's Mbappe. Fiddles it through. Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ruben Dias. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Played back in. Roberto Carlos. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Time and again they are repelled. Haaland! It's in! And This is getting better and better.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now that's a fine challenge. Roberto Carlos. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nedved. Haaland. Big chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Araujo. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Roberto Carlos. Chance! And he hits the net!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Coming on the field.
And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
Number 9, Messi. Number 5, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7, Matthäus.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This is their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nedved. He's shifting through shapes to shoot. He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Vietnam can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about up to 75 minutes. Shifted upfield. Driven forward. Pull it. He's found a way through.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Ronaldinho really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's gone forward. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, it's Nedved. Oh, just skips past his... And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Nedved really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Ronald Araujo. Number 17, Riker. Coming on the field, number 8, Nesta. Number 19.
Can he put it away?
Substitution
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Hullet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Might be danger here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Danger averted for now. Mateus. Here's Vieira.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Hullet.
There will be 5
Vietnam certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. And that will be it. Vietnam can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, they can break here. Ronaldinho going full tilt down the left. Now it's Haaland. De Jong! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
De Jong. Ronaldinho. And here's Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Rummenigge. Lahm. Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Haaland.
Well, Frankie de Jong is one of the more complete midfielders around, Peter.
Yes, he is.
Great vision, great passer, great at recovering and recycling.
And we saw... And the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now that's well seen too. Rummenigge. Vietnam, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. Gullit might just make this. And he's searching through. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Cruyff. De Jong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aim forwards. And the counter is on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Half an hour played now. Gullit. He rises! Harmlessly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. De Jong. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Gullit. Rummenigge. Luis Suarez. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Rummenigge. Gullit. Pass is just off target. Moved on forwards. He's found a way past. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernes. Haaland. Hernes. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! That's been drilled forward. Now he's off and running. Hernes. He's had it taken off him. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge. Lahm. Ronaldinho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pinches it off him. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Hernes. And here's Haaland. Knocks it out wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ball is over the line. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba proves too strong. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Jong. Now it's De Jong. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cruyff. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Luis Suarez. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, red, nice interception. That is good alertness. Lahm. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bellingham. He could be in here. Now it's... And this is Luis Suarez. And the shot! And he hits the net. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted.
and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Number 13,
Floated through. That's Valverde.
Shot a goal!
Oh, and that should have been two.
Bullet really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Passing nice and neat. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Son Heung-min has got himself a free kick. Rijkaard has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And this is the big chance. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Cleared without hesitation.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he gets rid in a hurry.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. That's the throw. No, again, there's no way through. And that should get the job done. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Jong. Oh, that was vital.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Messi. And Messi! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Pete.
And the finish! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Gullit at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Big header! Now, who's going to be first to this? The pressing's intent. This time, surely! They've done it! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Oh, that's a fine interception. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar. Well, they've got it again. Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Roberto Carlos threads one in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Nedved. Closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's had a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the hit! Big moment! Massive goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Vietnam go into the lead. It's a sweet ball, that. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
3 minutes at a time.
He is through here. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Nedved. Nedved hurtling down that right flank. And there's the end of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Vietnam hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution on the field, number 11.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Is number 13.
Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bellingham. Good read, needed to be. Vietnam do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Hullet. Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Lam. Vietnam finding their passes. Lam. He's got away. Played in deep. And it's hoisted clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Cleared away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And here's Messi. And that's... and the shot! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Messi. Number 22.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Number 21, Cantona.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
The attendance for this match was 71,500.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Haaland, he's onside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rummenigge looking to run onto it. Lahm, and that's aimed into the middle. Valverde. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nedved. Hits one! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still have...
Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Haaland. Oh, good ball, and now the finish! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, no, that could be a costly miss. Lahm has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's cut it out.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Gets his pass away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 13,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Roberto Carlos.
And he was alert to it.
Field, number 12,
Cantona.
Aston. Number 32, DeMarco.
And here's Haaland.
Taking place.
Rummenigge.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
To Lahm. That is ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. Pass somewhat off target. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitution on the field, number 18.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 8, Nesta. Substitution.
Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ernest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Basten. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ernest. Valverde. Passing nice and neat. Haaland. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rummenigge. He is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The pass has gone astray. Can he finish? Cantona, and he's managed to get free. Extra time reaches half-time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Rummenigge. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cantona. Decent hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vietnam have a free kick. Vieira. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort... And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
To all members of the crowd, I'd like
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he puts them one up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Mbappe is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Vietnam are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. 2 to the good. Vietnam can't afford to miss another one. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
This to put them 2 up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
The third man in the queue.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Mateus is 4th up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. Off the post!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. He's buried it, and he's won it. Vietnam have done it. Taken to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Pull it. Shapes to shoot. There it is.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Shapes to shoot. No, he's missed it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. He's tried one. That is lovely. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good ball. Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Luis Suarez. Vieira. De Jong.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gullit might just make this. And it's Lam. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Deftly away. Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Good spot, he's seen the run. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? De Jong. There's the hit! pull it. De Jong.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. De Jong. Bellingham. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Lahm, well seen, saw that coming. De Jong. So what can they make of this? And it's Gullit. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Gullit. And he's straight offside. De Jong. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gullit. Vieira. Look at the space here, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. De Jong.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name. There's no flag. Nicely aimed pass. Gullit is onto it in a flash. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Vietnam carrying a... He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lahm. Well, that is one way to stop him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Gullit, and he cuts out the supply.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. Chance! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Number 7, Luis Suarez. Substitution on the field. Number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Rummenigge! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 21. Cantona. Substitution. The attendance for this match was 71,649. Substitution on the field.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number 13, Erling Haaland.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Haaland. De Jong. And it's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be...
Mateus! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. Maldini gets it away. Takes aim and crosses. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he was quick to react. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Vieira. Lam. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Lam. Played into space out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Cantona. Cantona going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a great pick out. Now, can he find a finish? Haaland. And no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he has been fouled there. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. He's found some space. And the number on the board is 3.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. Messi. Haaland. Mateus. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 18, Ruben Diaz.
Cantona,
Number 16.
well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Number 24, Lilian Thuram. Substitutions taking place.
Rummenigge wins the duel this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Nedved. And it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo for Bale. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Vietnam disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Cantona goes steaming forward. That is good alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cantona.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ronaldinho. And that is expertly dealt with. Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Half-time, extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is...
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing? He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. Yeah, shooting chance! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Ah, he's given it away. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Maldini. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. And here's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Stood up well to him there. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Net. And time is up. Vietnam are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lahm. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gullit. Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Messi! Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And they can counter here. Araujo running with the ball. Neymar. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Son Heung-min. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. It's a sweet ball, that. Gullit. He is through here. Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Gullit. And here's Son Heung-min. Succumbs to the pressure. Still goalless. Pirlo. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gullit has been caught there. It's a foul. That was mighty close. Vietnam have their second corner now. Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing nice and neat.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pirlo gets over and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gullit. Real chance! Goal! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The less said about that pass, the better. Bellingham. And it's Son Heung-min. Pull it. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that is one way to stop him. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? He slipped. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Son Heung-min. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Here we go again then.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rummenigge. Can he put it away? He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vietnam have their third corner. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was alert to it. Maldini gets good distance on it. Vietnam different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's tried one! Same again, same outcome.
Vietnam really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pull it. And he's intervened well there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution on the field. Number 11,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9, Messi. Number 15, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 13,
Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free.
Number
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Shot at goal! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 56 minutes is number 2, Van Dijk.
1
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam making another change here. Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
The attendance for this match was
Pulitz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hernes. Araujo makes the interception. Driving on and making good progress. It's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Haaland has another go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field is number 32.
And that has sent him sprawling. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Cantona. Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played forward. That's a little off target. Rummenigge. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's headed upfield. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And here's Haaland. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Van Dijk gets it away.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Quality ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Valverde. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. Cantona. No luck with that dink over the top. Haaland chasing after it. Rummenigge.
There will be 5 minutes.
That's the
added
throw.
time.
Works it forward. 5 minutes to add. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Hits one! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
A case now of complete control. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.